All right, hey Bobby, what do we got going on? Now we're in a series, right?
We're in a series, and we
Hell of a series.
It's a hell of a series, and the series is going to end with an Uber.
And we're home. We're at his house.
Well, not an Uber for me, but anyway.
Uber for me.
So we started with a series. Now we've had some more expensive bourbons, some
real.
Now we're going to drink just a good old drinking bourbon if you can find it. And it's really tough to find because it's a good old drinking bourbon.
Is it? Is it hard to get?
It kind of is. I have to buy them on the secondary market because you can't just find them. This is a
and the shit's made right by my house.
This is a Michter's sour mash, and I love the sour mash. And when you say sour mash, it just means that the mash bill, and I can't remember the lady's name. I should, but anyway, what they do is the slurry, which is when you burn everything out of the mash bill, which is your corn, rye, barley, whatever.
You're taking all the flavor
You're
out.
taking all the flavor out.
Now you got the slurry.
It's called the slurry. Well, what they do is for sour mash, fresh mash, they dump everything and start all over. With sour mash, they save some of the slurry and put it in the new stuff, and what it keeps the enzymes and keeps the bacteria count where they want it. So sour mash has nothing more to do than they've kept the slurry going.
Doesn't mean sour.
It absolutely does. Anytime you've distilled something, beer, liquor, or whatever, I can remember going over the Walt Whitman Bridge as a kid, and the stench would be horrible. Philly to Jersey, and I would say, what is that? It's the damn distillery down there. But I had no idea what my dad meant. But when you dump this slurry, it's gross.
Don't they feed that to pigs sometimes?
If the pigs will eat it. The spent grains. This is the liquid part of it. It's just no good to nobody. But they save a certain percentage of it, and what it does is like keeps the bacteria strain going. So that's what Michter's does with their sour mash, and it's great. So we're going to open it up. This is like a $69 bottle of bourbon.
86 proof, 43 ABV. All right, Michter's made in Louisville, Kentucky.
But
fresh bottle of love right here.
But it's made in Louisville now, but it's a name out of an old Pennsylvania company.
No age statement.
No age statement, which means
we know it's got to be.
What's it say? Does it say straight? I can't read this.
No, but straight. If it did say straight, it would be at least 2 years.
It's
small batch.
It's 4 years old.
Okay.
Michter's is not going to put any kind of product that's not at least 4 years old.
And hell, I forgot what I was going to say. All right, you want to open it? Yeah. It's got a number on it too, batch number. It's not important.
Yeah, that's just in case.
I like the top. The top is a beautiful, like stained piece of wood with a lovely cork in it.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna slice that.
Slice the beautiful top.
Like a Jewish surgeon.
Oh yeah.
There you go, son. You're good to go.
I think I know what you're talking about. Oh no!
Oh!
And that's a fresh bottle.
That is a brand new bottle.
That happens to me sometimes with wine. All right, here's what we're going to do.
Okay. We're going to have to take a time out here.
The cork broke. So what we're going to do...
No!
You'll never get it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can just still pour. Believe me, I've done it 1,000 times.
All we had to do was get a corkscrew.
No, it wouldn't work. See, it works just fine.
It just worked for opening it.
I'll give you the cork from you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
There's another thing. I worked with John for 30 years. He's pulled me out of the fire a couple times. I've just learned to say yes, sir. Okay, so we're going to try this, sir.
Man, we've been drinking some bourbon.
And this is actually the least proof. We started from 107. We got up to 130. Now we're down to 86. This is going to be like, I don't know, grape juice.
Like water.
Yeah, it was.
But you know what? It's got a very nice smell to it.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the other bourbons, if you've watched the series, we tried a bottle that was over 1,000. We had another bottle that you can't get in the United States.
France.
This is commonly available if you can find it.
We had 2 that were over $1,000 bottles.
Yes. Yes.
One you forget getting. It's 40 years old.
Yes.
The other one not so old, but it was still very
6 or 7 years old, but of a limited quantity.
Then we have one that you can only get in France. You got it in a French
Saint Martin,
Caribbean
island, very nice.
And now we got something out of Louisville All this stuff's made around here. You just can't get it. But this is rare too. Not rare, but hard to get because
it's hard
the
to get
market,
'cause it's
people
good.
are sucking it down.
People
It's like
know
ammo.
what quality-
People hoard it. You can't get it anymore.
But people know what quality is. And this, I've gotten, me and my boy Russo, who's not here yet again, we drove to Atlanta to go down to his daughter's. We watched the Brave series down there. And we stop on the side of the road, and here's a bottle list for $69. This particular bottle here, I had to pay $90 for it.
Got some cotton candy coming out. You gotta pay what? 90?
90 for this. But see, this is good, but after the blank, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know
We're
what you're
stepping down. It's just,
Let me see
it's
if I-
like trying to get in. Okay, you've driven the Mercedes, then you drove a BMW, you get into a Camry. It's a very nice vehicle, very well made.
But it's
but
not.
after you've driven the Mercedes and you've driven the
That's true
BMW,
story.
it's a Camry.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And then maybe you think, wow, you're driving the Mercedes and that's all it's good till the Maserati pulls up. You see what I'm saying? There you go. But this for a $69 bottle.
What's the? You don't know what the mash bill is, do you? Like,
No.
is it- no.
Oh, it's going to be a rye. It's going to be a.
It smells so sweet though.
But that's what the beauty of it is. People think rye, it's going to be bit. It's not. The
Keeps getting better.
with
I
the
can see it
rye
smells
gives
so
it a
well.
little bite. It
Oh yeah, I
gives
like
it
the
a bite,
I like the rye.
but it doesn't mean it's going to make it.
No. The way I describe it is this. Of course, all bourbon is at least 51% corn. If you've ever had cornbread, you know how sweet that tastes. Stuff like
Right.
that. If you've ever had rye bread, you know the taste of rye bread with caraway
Right.
seeds. And if you've ever had wheat bread, you know the softness of that. So just think that's the grains. So that's how it changes things. And I like the rye. I like the rye with the corn. A lot of people like with the wheat. I've had it with 4 grains in it. I've had everything.
Now let me explain to you, boss. As I look here with this cork floating around in my, how am I going to get that out?
We're not.
Ever?
No. What do you need that for?
Okay.
You're gonna drink it through a bottle away, right?
Yeah, but it's not going to disintegrate.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
No, it wouldn't have come out. I would have pushed it in. I've had this happen a lot of times on my wines, and there it is. I fixed it.
Could just say you fix it because you got no patience.
No,
we
I-
just did this with the Blanton. The Blantons one with the S. Jackie went in with the corkscrew, pulled it out nice.
No,
we
I'm
come
telling
up.
you this one. Because I was too easy to push in. If it didn't have the
But you're
power,
right.
it would have went
It's
through it.
$69. What the hell?
Well, who cares? It's all right.
Thank you. Okay. Hey, well, you can read it right there. There's the whole story. But now this is
I
a
take-
fine drinking bourbon
It
right
is,
here.
but I really like it.
Isn't it? I mean, all these were drinking them.
You have to put everything in perspective. They're not going to get the other stuff. Let's be honest.
No,
That was
this-
a gift to you. Okay. You're
This-
gonna. I
this
guess
you
you
can
get this.
get.
You can get this. It's not bad. It tastes earthy a little bit, which is fine. It smelled sweet, but it has a little earthy taste to it. Maybe that's coming from the combination of the barrel, the char, the rye. I don't know.
And
Maybe it's not had time to age a lot.
no, and again,
This is made to drink right away, right?
And we're following this up.
$69.
We're following this up after.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I mean, you're walking out all these
That's
beautiful
right.
girls, and then the number 8 just comes out. And
She's a nice girl in her own right.
Yeah, if she's with a
You were just with some models.
yes, I mean,
Supermodels.
she
So a
doesn't-
normal girl compared to a supermodel.
right. She doesn't walk out behind Christy Brinkley, and
Got a funny story.
that's our age.
Got a funny story about Christine.
Oh, I know that story about Christy Brinkley. Yes, I was there. That was the second time we were kicked out of Upper Arena together.
This is different.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. So what do you think, Johnny?
Well,
You're sipping this. Now, here's the deal. At the bar, this is like $9 a pour. Where the other ones,
we
we're in the
got that.
hundreds. Yes, hundreds. Is there a cork floating around in that, Johnny?
Yes, quit worrying about the corks. Nothing wrong.
I'm worried about the cork.
Why?
Because
It's gonna last a week.
it's not going to last a week. Might not last a night.
Might not.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time, but I don't want to sleep in the garage again.
Oh, that's it.
That was dumb.
No.
That was 2 or 3 bottles of bourbon after I don't know how many, 5 bottles of wine.
Oh yes.
That was stupid.
Oh yeah. It was. Anyway, there's so many private. Me and this man. I mean, what? In 1989, worked a beat together, dude. That's 30 years ago.
Yeah.
We were in a beat together. We're working a beat together, and the story since then.
But let me say this. You're getting a glimpse of how I enjoy bourbon with my friends when I'm on the show. How we sit around and we talk about it. We try things and we look at the collection. We look at work because we both worked in the industry. After we retired, he's in it now. I'm not right now. But he's in the industry. He knows a lot of people and a lot of stuff. He gets some great stuff. And so this is how we do. We sit around, we talk, we have fun. Maybe it's just me and him. Maybe we have 3 or 4 other people here. And I do it with wines. I have groups of people that love all these things. And I get with them, and this is kind of behind the scenes almost in a way.
We had, he brought a friend here one time, and he does all these shows, and I can't keep up because I work 2 jobs. But anyway, because I had Texas Pete in my refrigerator, and it was a big deal for this guy that had the Texas Pete.
That was Calvin, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's got Texas Pete. He's a good guy.
Calvin's Corner, 72.
But there's nothing in my refrigerator but Texas Pete.
Mm-hmm. Well, he'll be back next year.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
gonna have him over again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Johnny, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
$69.
Yeah. And you have to put it in perspective.
The Michter's people got it going on. This one's to Russo. I hope
The guy who's been here having his thousands of dollars worth of liquor.
But he's not. He's busy. He's a busy man. Russo's a busy
Nobody's
man.
too busy for this.
He's a busy man.
Hell, I'll quit work. Mm.
So now, okay, we did Bob's collection.
Right, we did a video on your collection.
We did it on the Weller.
We did
it on the Owl.
40-year-old Weller.
Yes.
We did the Owl Bourbon.
We did the Blantons.
We did the Blantons, which was from
straight from the barrel.
France.
Straight from the
Barrel
barrel.
strength, barrel.
Now
And
we're to the
doing
Michters, just straight up Kentucky, available from a distributor.
So
Just straight up
people
Kentucky.
won't have a problem getting this.
It really is. You really will because
Well, they
it's
will.
in so. I mean, it's the bourbon thing
But
is.
this is the only of what we tried tonight. This is their best shot. They're not getting others.
No, you're not getting the other stuff unless you know.
You can get Blantons. You're not getting the French Blantons.
Yeah, you can get Blanton, not the French Blantons. You're not getting the Kentucky Owl.
We sure sound like
You're
getting
certainly not getting
Yeah,
a Weller.
no.
No. Yeah. Again, this is your best chance.
This is it.
Yeah, it's like
Or they can live through the channel real nice.
yeah. Yes.
What?
It's yeah. It's like yes.
Love it.
Exactly.
All right, well,
So okay, well I'm thinking, Bloom. What are we gonna do next?
we're gonna do something else.
We're gonna have to crack something up. I think
Oh my
crack.
God.
Let's crack. What about the old Fitzgerald and the canner? 13 years old.
You sure you want to crack that one? Don't crack any.
Dude, you gave me.
It's not doesn't matter. That's not. There's nothing.
We're gonna crack the old Fitzgerald.
All right. The old Fitzgerald.
We'll be back.
See you in a second, everybody.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Lucky as hell.
Dude,
Not as lucky as me, but lucky nonetheless.